Hi, everyone. We have author Elle Hall here, and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Elle Hall, and I am an author, and also I run Candidly Elle publishing at candidlyelle.com.
Okay. And tell us about your book.
Okay, so my book is called Retribution. This is my adult book. I don't know. Can you see that? There you go. All right. So Retribution. This is for adults. It's my fiction novel. And it's all about a young woman named Llewellyn Reynolds who she unravels after finding out that her sister was murdered, and also at the same time finding out that her husband committed adultery.
Okay. And what inspired you to write this story?
To be honest with you, it just came to me. It wasn't like, something happened to propel the story. I started writing. I wanted to write a story about a woman who was on the edge, or was pushed off the edge, and that's how it started.
And how did you come up with the cover?
Actually, my daughter created the cover for me. She's an artist. She does film and things of that nature, and she actually did the cover for me.
Nice. Mother-daughter duo. And how long did it take you to finish writing this book?
Well, it took a little while, simply because when I was writing the book, I was still working and piecing it together. 2018, I decided to come out of the classroom, because that's what I do. I teach. And then I really focused on the book and got it done.
Okay. Congratulations. Are you self-published?
Yes, I am. I'm self-published. I also have children's books in on my website available.
Okay. And what are the names of your children's books?
So Jackie and Jilly Morales is a children's book. This is book 1. And it's a retelling of our favorite fairy tales and fables and nursery rhymes. And Rainbows and Me is a story about a little girl and her love for rainbows, the colors.
Okay. And is there a sequel to Retribution?
I haven't really decided on whether or not there will be a sequel. So funny is that a couple of people who read it, they're now asking me, "Are you going to write a sequel?" They want more of Llewellyn, so that's that's cool. Perhaps I may focus on her sons, because she have 2 sons.
Okay.
And see how that play out.
Okay. And what do you hope readers take away from reading your book?
Well, I think that if they're looking for a strong female protagonist, and my book has that. Also, I'm in the genre of fantasy. Although this book does not have a lot of fantasy, it does deal with spirits and things of that nature. So it has a tiny bit of fantasy. And I think it's a fun read, just imagining a woman taking control of a situation that maybe we can't take control of,
Okay.
in real life.
And where can we purchase your book?
You can purchase the book on Amazon, and you can also go through my website, candidlyelle.com, and you can purchase the books.
Okay. Who's your favorite character
in the book?
Yes.
Well, Llewellyn, I guess a lot of people would expect for me to say that Llewellyn is my favorite character. She's fun, but you guys have got to read it and meet Sable Holston. That's Llewellyn's sister. She is a character. That I think that she's my favorite character.
Okay. And where can we find you on social media?
Oh, I'm on Instagram at candidlyelle_, and Facebook at Candidly L. I'm also Twitter at Candidly L. Everything is Candidly L.
Nice. And
if you go onto my website, I also have the links to my social media sites.
okay.
I blog as well, and I am currently coming up with a new podcast called Candid and Raw that I'm doing with another writer. So that should be a lot of fun.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And did you experience any type of writer's block?
Oh my goodness, yes. And it's so funny because I do a wine and write every Friday night where, I try and get different writers in, and we just write and we talk, and I run sprints, or I give out a couple of prompts. So whether just to get the flow of writing in. And that was one of the biggest things that we discussed, writer's block. So when I get writer's block, I do a couple of things. I'll exercise. I'll walk away from the writing, period. I'll try to totally forget about it. I love to bake. But so I do things other than writing to get away from the writing. And then when I come back with fresh eyes or whatever, it's easier to attack it. But I always have my phone with me. Before the phone, I used to have my little pad. Because sometimes while I'm doing whatever it is that I'm doing, something will pop into my head and I need to quickly, get it down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how do you think being a writer has helped you as a person?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that not being a writer was the issue.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I've been teaching for several years now, and I went into the field simply because, and not to say teaching is a bad career idea, it's not, but I went into the field because of my fear of stepping outside and actually putting my writing into play. But it became frustrating for me. So not writing is the issue for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, in 2018, I was like, I'm done. I have to focus on, what I really want to do. Mm-hmm. So I stepped out of the classroom. Yeah.
Are you getting ready to put out another book?
I just completed, I did NaNoWriMo.
Okay.
And so that was fun. And I did complete a novel, 50,000 words plus. But right now, my critique group and I are going through a novel that I finished earlier last year, or late last year, rather. So we're in the process of going through it, just making sure all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed and everything. So that will be my next book. That is total fantasy. And again, it's another strong female lead.
And is there anything else that you would like to tell us about your books?
Retribution. I think you all should get out and read it. and when you read it, contact me, Candidly L, or one of my social media sites, and let me know what you think.
Well, I want to read it because I want to know what's going to happen with her.
and of course, if you have any kids, please feel free to, get one of my kids' books.
Well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. All right, everyone. That was author Elle Hall telling us about her book. Make sure you go out and purchase a copy. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this video below.